What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. It's your boy Gnome G, and I'm in here with Boss Man Jay and Mayor Socrates. And today we're talking about that Fuck the Streets campaign that has been going on. It started last week around some time. We a little late to it, but it's still trending, so we decided to talk about it. 21 Savage had essentially went and made a post on Twitter, X, and said that, you know, it's F the street, such and such and such. And then he kind of doubled back because he was getting some heat from other rappers and street guys saying, you know, why you saying F the streets? You made your money from talking about the streets in your records and in your songs. And he tried to say, well, no, it's really F the mentality and how it damaged our minds. And, you know, it led us the wrong way, such and such and such. But I think production got a video of Charleston White basically throwing salt at all this because, you know, he made kind of his name the last few years talking about rappers, the street mentality, da-da-da-da. Even though he does play both sides, he does have good points. So let's go to that video.
No, nigga. Pooh Shiesty, put that gangster shit back on, nigga. No, man, I hate these niggas. I hate you hypocritic, fraud-ass niggas. Just 6 months ago, you niggas was trying to shame Gunna. Now you can't shame Gunna shame you, nigga. Now it's fuck the streets. Fuck the street movement, nigga. Fuck all you niggas hollering about fuck the streets, nigga. Ain't no fuck the streets. Ain't go to the streets and tell them street niggas fuck the streets. Don't say it on the podcast. Go to that prison system, all them niggas that killed and did that, stood on them codes. Go tell them niggas fuck the streets and the feds just checking that paperwork. I been told y'all these niggas was, man, these niggas, homie, 21 Savage, Young Thug, my niggas, them niggas ain't no real street niggas. Real street niggas ain't never shamed the street.
Hey, you gotta agree with this, man. Like, even though Charleston White be full of shit, sometimes he say a lot of off the wall ass shit, but in him saying all that off the wall ass shit, he speaks a lot of facts. And in this video right here, man, I agree with everything he's saying. Don't go saying fuck the streets now. If the street got you where you wanted to be in life, and now you want to holler about fuck the street.
Nigga, these ain't no real motherfucking street nigga. These little rapping boys. These little rapping Atlanta boys. Y'all never was no real street nigga. Y'all been rapping niggas, acting like y'all street nigga. You niggas ain't never murked nothing, nigga. Your niggas been street niggas. Now y'all niggas doing time and the rapping niggas got free. Now holla fuck the street. No, fuck y'all nigga. G Herbo Pussyfoot too, nigga. All them niggas, G Herbo Pussyfoot, Pooh Shiesty, 21 Savage, Young Thug, all them niggas ain't no street nigga hollering fuck no streets. It's them fake ass rapping niggas hollering about they was street nigga. Should've stayed y'all.
So yeah, like, we can't knock that, say that he's saying the wrong things there, because we know that these artists have essentially made all day bread off of the street mentality, and people essentially, you know, using that to run up millions of dollars. But since Young Thug ran into his Rico, and Gunna was a part of that, and he was getting called a rat and such, but then, you know, Thug ran into his situations after he got out, and people calling him a rat and all this stuff he did with the Big Bank interview, and everybody knows how that goes with the whoop-de-doo and all that. So now, since they're kind of backed in the corner with street rules and who is a rat and who's not a rat, and also 21 Savage did have an album to promote. Let's put that out there. Now it's F the streets now. Even though you're supposed to stand on all these principles and this, that, and the third. And like y'all just saw, there was multiple rappers that came out and said F the streets. YFN Lucci went on his ex. G Herbo went on his X. I think Pooh Shiesty also made a post on his IG. So most of the rappers came out and said F the streets, and like I said, it's been going on for the last week or so. Different people having opinions, and some people saying they agree or they don't agree. I also think I don't know if production has this queued up, but Honeycomb Brazy, who just got out from being locked up as well, had an opinion on 21 Savage.
Nigga talking about for the street. Then nigga 21, you hit me up soon I got out the last time 2023. Boy, I go pose on Rollo. Boom, me and Rollo found go on get with that boy 21. Jump in my DM. Boom, 09 Brazy. Hey, that boy ain't right. He ain't it. I'm like, no, for real? Like, damn, Rollo telling like, yeah, he said, you gonna see what's going on. Ain't nobody fucking with him, baby. Ain't nobody. I'm like, shit, I get to watching the internet trying to see what's going on, but I ain't from Atlanta, so I'm like, is this some personal shit? I don't know what's going on, so I just don't take the word. I'm like, I'm just seeing myself a little bit. Like, that look kind of funny, though, I don't know. Like, okay, them boy popped down on me. Everybody cut Rollo Fam going out. Little baby, everybody cut him out. Everybody, Thug, everybody cut him out. But now, we swept that under the rug, though, goddamn. We swept that under the rug. We gonna let Gunna get out, goddamn. That bitch rapping like a motherfucker. Gunna too hard, but we listen to that bitch. He can tell, fuck it, he snitching. We know what's going on. We love Gunna. All right, cool. That's your people. That's y'all do y'all thing. You heard me? Do y'all thing. Do y'all thing, then. I'm straight. I'm good on there. On my grandma, I'm good. I'm good.
Isn't that some form of snitching right there though? Like when you call that snitching, like you ain't have to put what you and that man talked about in private out there. And then he talking about his grandma. Nigga, ain't you the reason why your grandma ain't here no more? Get the fuck out of here.
So, I mean, essentially, we see the hypocrisy of the rap game. We see that people are loyal to who they want to be loyal to, and when that person does something that they're loyal to does something that they speak on that's supposed to be rules that they supposed to abide by, but they break those rules, but you got loyalty to that person, then you step in and say, oh wait, hold on, F the streets. Oh, hold on. It don't mean it like that. So this is why we don't listen to these people. This is why young people that listen to the Game Changers podcast, we're going to advocate for you to be your own man. Think for yourself. Be positive. Go down the positive path. Because guess what? When you go down that path, you don't got to do all this explaining. When you do the truth, when you do things truthfully, guess what? You ain't got to go back and try to recorrect or do this. And if you are going to go the street path, take what come with the street. Just take what comes with the street. And that might be death. That might be an early death. That might be your whole life in prison. That might be people around you passing away in very bad ways. But stand on business. They all say we're going to stand on business. We're going to stand on this. But we can see rappers ain't standing on business right now, man.
Hell no.
They're not standing on that business that they sold all of us. They're not standing on it.
21 Savage looked like a damn snake. He trying to rebrand because they got that Rico coming up and they came up on the list, Slaughter Gang. So it ain't genuine. He trying to be the one to say that, I was the one that had something to do with the peace movement, which you also was dissing the dead, and you also jumped on Lil Baby album dissing his people, which I don't know how those politics worked out, but yeah, you did that. So don't just say like, you were part of the solution. You part of the problem too, and you're not even from Atlanta. And you talking about what the protocol should be and what's what. Like Norm said, that's why we don't listen to these people.
Fuck being a part of the solution. What about all those years that you was the problem? What about all the years that you was rapping about street shit and damaging these young kids' minds and shit?
Still rapping about it. No.
But yeah, you saying fuck the streets, and then your new album, that's all you talk about is street shit. So what part of the streets are y'all saying fuck?
Yep. And really, let's just be honest. the main thing about all of this is Gunna. Gunna got labeled a rat when he took the stand and said that he was a part of YSL that was a criminal organization. And he said yes, and then they let him out. So then he got labeled a rat and all this. The fans didn't care. The fans wanted to be entertained and hear good music. So since then, Gunna has had 2 real successful albums and some huge hits. And one of the biggest hits of these last few months he just had with Burner Boys. So he's been very successful. The streams have ran up. He sold out shows, and these rappers that have hated on him essentially and said that he was a rat and did all this, guess what? They not selling like he's selling. They not doing the streams he's doing. They not getting the looks he's getting. So now they trying to rebrand, like Boss Man Jay said, because obviously they got them people looking at all these rappers, but also they not doing the numbers of the man that they thought was just gonna come home and nothing was gonna happen. And also Gunna has rebranded in a way that he's into fitness. He ain't just pushing all this street stuff. He's telling people go get in shape. He in the gym. He doing marathons. He's running. He got himself right. He was a bigger dude. He slimmed up. So, he rebranded the right way, and these other guys can't do what he doing the way he doing it.
He into fitness and getting himself together, and the main motherfucker that turned everybody against him was around here looking like somebody old drunk uncle. Young thug with that flab hanging out. So, I ain't fuck the streets. We seen what you look like with your shirt off, nigga. Somebody old drunk ass uncle in front of a barbecue grill. You take a page out of his book and go work out, motherfucker.
Yeah, I have to agree.
About to fuck the streets.
Slime Life. You can go ahead. Go ahead and go and hit the gym. Go ahead and get Planet. Don't go buy another chain. Go ahead down to Planet Fitness.
Get you a gym membership. But
well, I think also, what I'm saying, we just seeing a shift away from the gangster culture, and don't nobody want to hear that shit 24 hours a day, especially when these guys themselves are getting up in age, 34, 35, 36 years old, still talking this same stuff. And people are just seeing through that, people calling it out, the internet, we want more. So it's just the evolution of things, you got to call it out. And like you say, you got these guys backtracking and trying to particularize it a certain way. So,
and you got the kids doing the quarter zip. They were doing the quarter zip the last month or so. You go on they trying to, we don't wear Nike Techs. We do quarter zips and we do business. So, like you said, the younger generation just not buying into it as much because they not seeing the benefit. Now, don't get me wrong. You do got NBA YoungBoy. You still got rappers that are going to be successful. You still got people that want to be, feel like they got to be down in the streets or whatever, which is cool. The streets is here before hip-hop. You know what I mean? The difference is the people that were in the streets before hip-hop and rappers talking about the street, it was genuine. Why? Because the streets were for street people and people who understood it. It wasn't a whole bunch of people that got the streets promoted to them, and then they felt like, oh, this sounds cool. I want to be in it. So that's what happened. We've had like a last 30 or 40 years of promotion of the streets and a whole bunch of people jumping in them that really shouldn't be in them. I'm not saying that the people that, that they're just supposed to be this, there's supposed to be there's supposed to be a certain cloth of people that are in the street, man. Not every person is supposed to just be. Most of y'all need to take y'all ass to work and we ain't saying or start a business.
We ain't saying that there's something wrong with growth and development, because we understand, but don't preach it and then turn around and rap about old street shit. Everybody, we understand everybody grow, people change, everybody, go on different paths, but don't be a hypocrite to it. That's all we saying.
Yeah. And we just seen a lot of that with what's going on this last week with the F the Streets movement. A lot of other rappers that came out and said their opinions, and a lot of justifiable opinions, and people just making a lot of sense. And the people that are pushing back and saying, the streets made me. They made me who I was. I don't think I put that tweet in there, but Boosie had a great tweet about it. Him breaking it down. Yeah, this is the one right here. If these rappers go say fuck the streets, y'all need to stop rapping about it. Stop double dipping, rap about fruits, college courses, and staying out the streets. If you from the streets shaped you to the man you are today. Your mindset, your hustle, your intuition, etc. And he said some more in that tweet, as you can see, but he summed it up with that. Essentially, don't use something and you double dipping, and then once it don't work out for you, then you turn your back on it. I mean, that kind of sounds like some of these artists that aren't a part of the culture, like a Post Malone and a Kid Rock, and people who came to rap culture used it for what they didn't use it for, and then somebody completely else down the line, they don't even care about it. They use it, you know what I mean? So you ain't sounding no different than the people that use rap for what they use it for, and then go and tippy toe into something else.
I heard somebody else sum that up by saying that the streets was never supposed to be your last option. It was, the final destination. It was supposed to be the streets, to get out of it, and then you level up, so called. But yeah, you're right. It has been promoted to the masses as the cool thing, now. So everybody want to know about the streets, and you have these channels and media platforms that pop up and talk about the streets, but without actually being in it. It's like people watching true crime stories. You know what I'm saying? It's like you want to know about the worst of the worst, but you don't actually want to have to live next door to that shit. So hip hop being so popularized in American culture, I guess a lot of people made money off of it, but it's definitely been not a good thing.
Yep.
Because now everybody, go ahead.
Because just like you just said, we have a whole bunch of people that really aren't a part of it, but they want to be involved. And we're on YouTube, we're on this platform right now, and one of the biggest people in media made their mark off of violence and off criminality of Chicago with DJ Academics of being, the face of, war of Chirac. He made millions of dollars because of the war of Chirac. And DJ Academics was a college kid who just tapped into something and he knew he could make millions of dollars, and now he kind of tried to speak on all these different things. But he ain't really, he ain't gonna hurt nobody, but he saw the lane where he could make millions of dollars because of the violence, because of the street culture, and because of the music that came up out of it.
You also can put Trap Lord Ross in that category. Your boy from what's the name? 1090J, Adam 22. So it's been a lot of guys who not really of the culture, but came to the culture and made money. And shout out to them, because again, we're in capitalistic society, so it is what it is. But they kind of use it for the benefit, and then when you don't need it, you kind of evolve past it.
Exactly.
In a lot of these cases.
And but these rappers who sit here and then label themselves as these guys that do all of this stuff too and promote it to you on the music, and then when they outside of the booth, they supposed to be in all these different activities still. Now they back in the corner. Now they want to act like they ain't down with it. And that's just where us, fans, people who like listening to the music and enjoying the music, is just looking at this thing sideways, man. So yeah, I definitely want to see where this movement eventually goes down the line. But we're at a pivotal moment in hip hop where I think people are looking at it strictly more for the entertainment. And I think as it goes forward, a lot of these dudes' credibility of being so tough and all that, nobody's gonna care no more. They're gonna want to see what type of music you're gonna produce, and if it's actually music they're gonna actually enjoy going forward. Are we at the best place with the music? I would say, you got to go look for great artists, because I think they're out there. But a a lot of this overly exaggerated street stuff with a lot of these guys, I don't think a lot of people are gonna be buying it as much going forward. But we're gonna see.
Boy, this shit gonna go just as far as when they tried to what they say had a funeral for the word nigga. And that's about as far as it's gonna go.
That ain't never gonna happen.
Exactly. When they try to build the word nigga, this is how far this fucking street shit campaign gonna go.
There you go. Yeah. Definitely a marketing tool. Cause they I mean, what else you gonna rap about? I've seen so many memes. What you gonna rap about? And people were putting up Michael B. Jordan rapping and Will Smith rapping and just a whole bunch of, soft shit that a lot of people is not gonna ride around in their car and listen to. Just being real. But yeah,
bring back that summertime music.
Yeah. But like, comment, subscribe. It's the Game Changers podcast, man. We in here, man. We gonna stay dropping this sports, entertainment, everything for y'all, man. Keep staying tuned in.
And don't